It is 7:33 in the morning. It is a Monday morning. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning, George.
How are you, sir?
I'm hanging in here this morning.
Survived Mother's Day?
Mother's Day, we survived, and it
was
good.
Are you ready for Mother's Day Part 2?
Yes.
Mexican Mother's Day is tomorrow.
Coming up Wednesday, right?
No, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay.
Yeah, the 10th.
That's right, the 10th.
So, do you guys do anything on that one at all besides just saying you only get one?
Well, normally we just celebrate the one. Although if they're on the same day, which they are ever so often, then we celebrate them both.
Okay, so we made it through the one, and you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm going to get hit with two of them tomorrow.
Well,
in some cases,
watch out for that big hit.
Well, actually, I don't get hit at all because none of them are my mother's.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, my mother is in Iowa, and
she's not close enough to defend herself.
She got her call yesterday morning and seemed happy, and we moved on.
She was in Kansas, the Jayhawker state, huh?
No, Iowa. No, she's almost 90, so she doesn't move around very much.
Wonder what there has to be some kind of a mascot for their college team there in Iowa.
In Iowa, I'm sure there is, but not being a college fan of any college sport, I don't know what it would be.
Do they call themselves the Iowans?
I'm sure they do. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not from Iowa. Neither is she. She moved back there to be with my sister, who was working in Iowa.
Yeah.
So when she got old and needed somebody to kind of keep an eye on her, so she chose my sister, my one and only sister. She got the duty.
Well, so that sounds exciting.
Well, I got my mother-in-law, so we're evened out.
We're balancing out. Yeah.
Mom's pushing 90, and my mother-in-law's 96.
Woo!
So,
all right.
Can't remember what day it is or what her name is, but she has fun.
Yeah, that's good. She makes new friends.
She's in her second childhood, and there's a 5-year-old in the house who she can play with. So there you go. You about ready to do the birthdays?
Yes, let's do the birthdays.
Got a few birthdays here. Glenda Jackson. Did you know she was an actress, right? You've heard of Glenda Jackson?
If I saw her, I might have remembered.
Well, she apparently is also a politician.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that. She's 86 today. She's probably retired from both. Guitarist Sonny Curtis, he was with Buddy Holly and the Crickets. He's 85.
Yeah.
Producer, director James L. Brooks. I think he does mostly funny movies. He's 85. Tommy Rowe, he's Dizzy.
Yeah.
80 years old today. Singer-guitarist Richie Furay with Buffalo Springfield also was with Poco. He's 78. Singer Clint Holmes is 76. I take their word for it because I don't remember Clint at all. Candace Bergen, she was Murphy Brown. She's 76 today. Anthony Higgins of the Raiders of the Lost Ark is 75. Musician Billy Joel, everybody, the legendary Billy Joel, 73 years old today. Tom Peterson of Cheap Trick is 72. Actor Allie Mills, she was the mom on the Wonder Years. She's 71 today. And who else do we have? One last one. David Gahan of Depeche Mode is 60 years old today. Those are the big shots. We got the local people coming up.
The ones that count.
The ones that count.
Hi, I'm Hilton Smith, and I'm asking for your vote for Imperial County Sheriff on June 7th. I was born and raised in Imperial Valley, and I have 38 years experience in the sheriff office. I believe we can make a difference in how policing is done in our community. I will do this by guaranteeing sheriff department employees are treated fairly and provided equal opportunities for advancement. I plan to implement an oversight committee and also ensure each outlying area has a resident deputy. Vote Hilton Smith for Imperial County Sheriff.
Paid for by Hilton Smith for Imperial County Sheriff 2022.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Archie Islas, Lynn Jensen, Nicholas Ruiz, Ben Wells, Andrew Luna, MJ Hoffbauber. We have Bobby Carrion, Kira Adame, Stephen Garibaldi, Clifton Wagner, Claudia Rodhead, Liz Rodriguez, Martha Burleson, Olga Mejia, Robert Mesa, Tamara Van Beber, Audra Carter, Cristela Durate, and Crystal Mercado. Happy birthday to each and every one.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is time for the World California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News special report. The markets are open and tech stocks are leading an extended sell-off. The S&P has fallen to a new low for the year. Right now it's down 9. The NASDAQ dipped below 12,000 for the first time since September of 2020. The Dow down 494 points at the moment. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
The big question among investors is whether the central bank, the Federal Reserve, will be able to raise interest rates by enough to tamp down prices or inflation.
S&P down 91. Adil Zaman is with the Wall Street Alliance Group.
We think that we are in for some more downturns in the market until we get some type of a trigger event, right? And that trigger event could be associated with the resolution of the war or China getting out of its COVID situation.
The NASDAQ has fallen 362. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Locke Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Locke Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Locke VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Locke Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Locke Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Locke, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. COVID cases rising throughout the country, with the Bay Area now considered a yellow zone to the CDC. Case numbers increasing faster there than anywhere in the state.
A time for just increased awareness and vigilance around the things we've all been doing for the last couple of years.
Mark Muehlman, Director of Public Health in San Mateo County, and says cases have been steadily increasing for the last few weeks, but hospitalizations are a lagging indicator. Only about 20 local residents currently hospitalized with COVID. Investigation continuing into the crash of a single-engine plane near the Golden Gate Bridge. 2 people killed. Investigators don't know if weather was a factor, but confirmed the pilot was using VFR, visual flight rules typically used in bad weather.
We will gather all that information, all the meteorological information, and assess all that and see how the airplane interacted with that type of environment.
NTSB investigator Eliezer Nepomachina. Below normal temperatures continuing through much of the state. Jeff Scott, California News.
And the world presents. Whoa, hold on. World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Locke Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Locke Air Conditioning today at 760-353-4501.
Golden State Extracts CBD is the first fully licensed GMP certified hemp processor in California making CBD. Everything is done right here in the Imperial Valley, from growing to processing and manufacturing. Our products derived from hemp are a natural form of pain relief to help you with your aches and pains, help you sleep better, and lower your stress with our specially formulated tinctures, pain creams, and gummies. Best of all, you can visit Golden State Extracts CBD locally at their Imperial location, 520 West 8th Road. For more information and benefits of CBD, visit them on the web at goldenstateextracts.com or call 760-355-9134. That's 355-9134.
And it's time for page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, a quick lane tire and auto centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley or at the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive and at the Imperial Valley Mall. With local news, page 1, here's Gene Brister.
The Air Pollution Control District Hearing Board approves an abatement order. George Gale filed this story.
It is on the Red Hill Bay site. County APCD Hearing Board unanimously approved the stipulated order for abatement of the Red Hill Bay site near the Salton Sea, addressing dust control measures on playa exposed at the Red Hill Bay site due to a shrinking Salton Sea. Last week, a Board of Supervisors voted unanimously to delegate authority to Air Pollution Control Officer Matt Desert to enter into the settlement agreement and release contingent on issuance of the stipulated order for abatement. Both the county APCD and the Imperial Irrigation District were in agreement with the actions identified in the order. Within the order, IID agrees to install, operate, and maintain best available control measures on the Red Hill Bay site. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Colorado River Citizens Forum to meet on Wednesday, May the 18th. The meeting will be from 4 to 8 p.m. via Teams webinar. They will discuss the Colorado River drought and response activities and solutions to improve the new river water quality. The Colorado River Citizens Forum was established in 2003 to facilitate the exchange of information between the U.S. International Boundary and Water Commission and members of the public about commission activities in Yuma County, Arizona, and Imperial County, California. For participation information, go to the website ibwc.gov or call 1-928-782-1598. KXO News Time, 7:44.
If you're looking for something special for your pickup, head to the Brawley Quick Lane and their new off-road center. They specialize in lift kits, wheels, and tires that have the right look and perform. There's names like Fox, Bilstein, and Rancho. Method wheels, too. Built-up spray bed liners as low as $4.99. It's the right stuff at the right price. The brand new off-road center at Quick Lane in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
Continuing with more local news, a change of command at Naval Air Facility El Centro is coming up. Here's more on that story.
It is set for tomorrow, May 10th. Captain Michael D. Lee is scheduled to assume command of the Naval Air Facility El Centro. Ceremony starts at 11 a.m. In a traditional naval ceremony, leadership of the installation will be transferred from Captain William A. Perkins. The guest speaker for the event is Rear Admiral Stephen Barnett, Commander, Navy Region Southwest. Perkins has served as the installation's commanding officer since March 2020. He will be retiring after 28 years of honorable service. Captain Lee said he was excited to be returning to NAFEC after many years. Lee said he remembered the early days flying around the desert as part of a helicopter detachment, and now he has the pleasure of leading the outstanding team at NAF El Centro. The event will be live streamed on the base's Facebook page, facebook.com/NAFEC. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
That concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
My name is George Marquez. I'm a candidate for district attorney. I was raised in Imperial County, and I'm a product of our local public school system. I believe in protecting our families by aggressively prosecuting dangerous criminals. I believe in forging strong relationships with law enforcement to further our interest of law, order, and justice. I believe in building bridges to the entire community so that everyone has a voice. Please vote George Marquez on June 7th for Imperial Valley District Attorney. You can also follow me on my Facebook page at George Marquez for District Attorney 2022.
Paid for by committee to elect George Marquez for District Attorney.
And it's Page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m. and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. With Page 2, here again is Gene.
Continuing with more local news, A Night at the Oscars is the title of the production at Southwest High School for the Southwest High School Orchestra. Here's more on that story.
They have the concert scheduled. It is entitled A Night at the Oscars. The concert is scheduled for May 28th at 7 p.m. It'll be held in the Jimmy Cannon Theater at Southwest High School. Concert will be preceded with a catered reception prior to the show and an instrument petting zoo and other activities for the children. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
California State Library awards a grant. It was awarded to the city of Imperial Library. It was announced that the Imperial Public Library was one of the award recipients for the California State Library Stronger Together Out of School Time Grant Program. The city will receive $100,000 to help improve library services for out-of-school youth through a replication project. The city will recruit teenage interns 15 to 18 through a competitive process. Those selected will plan and implement programs for children ages 6 to 12 for a term of 4 months. Teens selected to participate will receive a $500 scholarship at the end of the program. The program will be administered by the Community Services Department under the leadership of Director Ember Holler. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Here's George Gale with a weather update.
The high temperature yesterday, 90 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 59. Wind gusts overnight up to 45 miles per hour. There was even a trace of rain at the county airport. As Weather Service says, an expansive trough of low pressure will remain nearly stationary just to the northwest of our region through midweek, providing a modest cooling trend and continued dry conditions. Temperatures through Thursday are forecast to be slightly below normal across Southeast California and western Arizona. High pressure will eventually build across the region late in the week, resulting in a quick warming trend along with possibly approaching record high temperatures by Saturday or possibly Sunday. Sunny skies expected today, highs right near 87. West to northwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 59. Northwest wind 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Tuesday, sunny skies, highs right near 86. West to northwest wind 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour at times. And right now we are looking at 61 degrees, 39% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still moderate in Niland, Westmoreland, and at the University in Mexicali. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it is time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. NBA playoffs, say they're in the semifinals. The Mavericks beat the Suns 111-101 yesterday. That series tied at 2 games apiece. 76ers beat the Heat 116-108. That series also tied at 2 games apiece. National Hockey League, they're in the first round of their playoff action. The series all the series are tied at 2 games apiece. Bruins beat the Hurricanes 5-2. Blues beat the Wild 5-2. Lightning over the Maple Leafs 7-3. And the Kings got by the Oilers 4-0. Again, every one of those games tied at 2 games apiece. Baseball scores, they're coming up next.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And in Major League Baseball, it was the Padres with a walk-off 9th-inning home run to defeat the Marlins 3-2. Angels defeated the Nationals 5-4. White Sox got by the Red Sox 3-2. Phillies over the Mets 3-2. Royals beat the Orioles 6-4. Braves got by the Brewers 9-2. Yankees beat the Rangers in Game 1 of a doubleheader 2-1. The Reds beat the Pirates by a score of 7-3. Guardians over the Blue Jays 4-3. Astros defeated the Tigers 5-0. Shut them out. Twins over the Athletics 4-3. Giants beat the Cardinals 4-3. Mets got by the Phillies 6-1. It was the Diamondbacks shutting out the Rockies 4-0. Mariners defeated the Rays in 10 innings 2-1. The Rangers beat the Yankees 4-2 in Game 2 of that doubleheader. Orioles over the Royals in Game 2 of their doubleheader 4-2. It was the Orioles over the Royals. The Dodgers beat the Cubs by a score of 7-1. I think the Dodgers swept the Cubs in that series. Joey Logano he pushed William Byron out of his way in the late laps. The last lap, he won the Goodyear 400. And Logano kind of muscles his way into a victory. Steve Flesh rallied with a 65 for another win at the TPC Sugarloaf in golf. And Max Homa closed a week of a steady play with a 2-shot victory in the Wells Fargo Championship. That's it. That's a look at sports. Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And it's time for financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. U.S. stocks fell sharply this morning, extending last week's losses as traders anticipated a new load of bad news on inflation and earnings. The Dow opened down about 400 points, or 1.4%. S&P 500 futures fell by 1.6%. NASDAQ Composite lost about 2%. 10-year Treasury note was trading at around a 3.19%, its highest yield since late in 2018. The moves follow an incredibly volatile week on Wall Street. It marked the fifth straight week of losses for all three major U.S. stock indexes. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
The high temperature yet today, 90 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 59. Wind gusts overnight up to 45 miles per hour. There was even a trace of rain. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 87. West to northwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Mostly clear tonight. Overnight lows around 59. Northwest wind 10 to 20 miles per hour. Gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Sunny on Tuesday, highs right near 86. West to northwest wind 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour at times. And right now we are looking at 61 degrees, 39% the relative humidity. The Air Pollution Control District says air quality still moderate in Niland, Westmoreland, and at the University in Mexicali. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, we want to make your every visit a great visit. We want you to have great service. We want your taste buds to dance with happiness and your thirst to be quenched. We want you to enjoy great sports and great music. But most of all, we want you to enjoy your friends, your family, your date, your business meal, your party, your mom, your dad, and even Aunt Karen. At Burgers and Beer, we're all about you. 5 locations to serve you: El Centro, Yuma, Temecula, La Quinta, and Rancho Mirage.
Yeah, we're coming up on 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, we've got CBS News, 6 minutes of news and information coming up.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
Is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. No recovery in sight on Wall Street after last week's sweeping losses. Stocks opened lower again today. Right now, the Dow is down 560 points. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
Either the Fed is going to raise interest rates by enough to quell inflation, or they might actually raise them by too much, which could cause a recession. But if they don't go fast enough, then we're all facing higher inflation. We may cause a recession simply because we stop spending.
Russia's prolonged Ukraine invasion is also part of what's driving queasiness for investors. Now to Moscow, where a parade that annually pays tribute to Russia's World War II victory over the Nazis was more of a platform for Vladimir Putin's war in Ukraine.
Today, Donbass fighters and soldiers of Russia are fighting on their own land.
The Russian leader tried to justify the war, insisting Ukraine posed a dangerous threat. The Biden administration says 20 internet companies have agreed to be part of the plan to provide low-cost or free internet to low-income people. Craig Aaron is president of the group Free Press.
Those who qualify will essentially have a subsidized service that will make sure they can access the internet, even though they might be at a time of their life where they're facing financial challenges.
Authorities in the Bahamas say foul play is not suspected in the deaths of 3 American tourists. Others at the same resort reported feeling ill, and it has other Americans there asking questions.
Like most tourists, we like to know what happened and why it happened, but just so we can be cautious.
A major airline and its pilots are not seeing eye to eye. CBS's Jim Krasula has more on a contract impasse.
Alaska Airlines pilots have started to
take a strike authorization vote. The airline has already cut 2% of its flights through June because of a pilot shortage ahead of the busy summer travel months. No progress has been made in 2 years of contract talks between Alaska Airlines and its pilots.
Reports say Nikola Jokic has won his second straight NBA Most Valuable Player award. The Denver Nuggets center is the first player in league history to tally 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a season. A Strange Loop has earned 11 Tony Award nominations. The black-written and black-led musical about a black gay man writing a show about a black gay man earned nods for Best Musical, Best Leading Man, and Top Actress. Again on Wall Street, the Dow is down 550. This is CBS News.
There's always something new under the sun. CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. Okay, easy now. You're teaching a kid how to parallel park. Ouch! Turns out he likes to do it by feel. Don't worry, eBay Motors has bumpers, taillights, trunk lids, license plate holders, 122 million parts. Pull up just a little bit. And headlights. They've got lots of headlights. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
Everyone knows that Nature Valley Crunchy Bars are, well, crunchy. What they don't know is that they're also packed with 16 grams of whole grains, ready to help you get out there. Nature Valley, for every adventure.
Would you like a cleaning product that can be used in the garage, the laundry, and the kitchen, and save space in your cabinet? Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. To learn more, visit us at simplegreen.com.
A boys-only tradition overseas is embracing change.
For 900 years, only boys have been allowed to sing in the celebrated choir of St. Paul's Cathedral. But now the church leadership has announced they'll admit girls just as soon as the money can be raised for new dorms and scholarships. The move comes 31 years after Salisbury became the first Anglican cathedral in England to offer girls places in its choir. The first girls are expected to take their place in St. Paul's famous long gowns and ruffed collars in 2025. Vicki Barker, CBS News, London.
Authorities in Shanghai have again tightened antivirus restrictions just as the city was emerging from a month of lockdown due to COVID-19. Notices say residents have been ordered to stay home and non-essential deliveries suspended as part of a quiet period lasting till Wednesday. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Do you know what people see when they Google you? Search engines don't always get it right. And when they're wrong, it's your reputation on the line. So what do you do when you don't agree with your search results? Call Reputation Defender at 800-401-6681. Reputation Defender is one of the most trusted names in online reputation repair. We have over a decade of experience in fixing people's search results, and we can help you too. Using cutting-edge approaches, Reputation Defender pushes unflattering information down to lower pages of your search results, where few people ever look. We also promote the good stuff so that it rises to the top, letting you put your best foot forward. Your good name is too valuable to leave to the whims of a Google algorithm. You owe it to yourself to take control with Reputation Defender. Visit www.reputationdefender.com or call 800-401-6681 for free advice on your situation. That's 800-401-6681.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time.
With George Gale.
Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
AM 1230.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
KXO.
1230 KXO.